We're talking about keeping fit. Please welcome Stephanie Joanne, personal trainer extraordinaire and Cityline fitness expert. Steph, I hear this all the time, and so do you, from women and men, but mostly women. How much protein do I need?
Right, and everyone's always saying, you know, I need to get protein, looking for protein, trying to add protein in, but I find, just based on experiences, not a lot of people know exactly how much protein they do need, and we're going through our days just sort of trying to throw it in, but not really understanding. So, you know, my motivation for this segment actually came from a study that Nature Valley actually commissioned. So more than half of Canadians are actively trying to put protein into their diet, and more than half of Canadians do not know how to get protein-rich snacks. So I just want a really simple idea, and just to really break it down so everybody can do a little calculation. It's a little math, but it's worth it for how much protein we need.
Okay.
Okay, do you know how much protein you need?
You've told me before.
Right.
I just don't remember.
Because
I have her.
That was a trick question, right?
Yeah.
But you know you need to get protein. You're always trying to throw it in there.
Almost every single meal or
so
snack.
It's a very, very simple calculation. So let's do the math, okay? So you do need to get a little formula. I am going to throw this up on my blog on cityline.ca so that for anyone at home watching that wants to get this number, that they can get it as well. So the first thing that we need is our weight in kilograms. Okay, so if you know your weight in pounds, like most of us do, divide that number by 2.2.
All right.
Okay, so your weight in pounds divided by 2.2.
Is your weight in kilograms.
Is your weight in kilograms, okay? So then we're gonna multiply that by a number on a scale. Okay, this number is 0.8 to 1.8. That's the range. Okay. Where 0.8 is you're doing nothing.
Yeah.
You're on the couch.
In terms of activity.
In terms of your activity level, exactly. And then 1.8 is you're really active, you're an athlete. Okay. Right, so you figure out where on that scale you are. So your weight in kilograms times that number. So let's say, for example, you're 140 pounds and you're moderately active. Right, you try to stay active, you walk around a little bit. So you take your weight in kilograms. So if she's 140 pounds, weight in kilograms is going to be 63. Okay. Multiply that by 1.3 because it's moderate. We put her up in this scale. And then that comes up with 81 grams of protein per day.
That's what she needs a day.
So I really encourage everybody to figure out their number. How many grams of protein you need per day?
Yeah.
So then you look at the foods that are in our diet. Okay. Okay. And it takes a little bit of time to get used to, you know, how many grams are in each. Like, do you know how much is in a breast of chicken?
No, I don't.
Okay, so take the foods that you eat and then get a basic understanding, right? So chicken, it's got about 25 grams, you know, salmon 11, mixed beans here, 1 cup has 8 grams. Nuts, you love your nuts, right?
I love nuts.
Right, very
Nutty
good.
for
1
nuts.
ounce, nutty for nuts, 1 ounce has 5 grams of protein. Egg has 6, 3 ounces of tofu will have about 15. Cottage cheese has tons. Half a cup is actually 11 grams. So the foods.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the foods that you have.
I wish I liked that stuff. Right. It's really good. That's a lot of protein.
Right. So
I hate it.
So the foods that you have in your diet, you know, there's all kinds of apps on in your phone that you can use now. There's all kinds of just take a look and understand. And that's why I always say eat clean food, because the cleaner the food is, the easier you'll be able to tell how many grams. Right. So if you know you need 81 grams of protein throughout the day, and you're having 3 meals and 2 snacks, then you need to get 20 grams of protein in every meal and 10 grams per snack. Right. Right. So, you know, I'm not the kind of person that can eat 3 chicken breasts a day. No, that's nothing. I can't.
It's too boring.
It's too much, right? So that's why I'm a big fan of supplementing, naturally supplementing.
Plus,
so
this is easy sometimes for a quick breakfast or a snack.
A quick breakfast, so you know, I have a smoothie every morning for breakfast. I know you had one this morning. You know, just 1 scoop. This is, you know, the protein powder that I've been using. 1 scoop of all natural protein will have 25 grams of protein. So if you know, you do your calculation, you know how many you need. You've already got down 25.
I just realized I'm not getting enough protein.
Hey,
I'm thinking about my meals.
Right.
I'm not getting enough protein.
And that's the whole, just have a basic understanding. For example, you know, the granola bars that we already know, they're now adding protein powder in them, right? The Nature Valley has 11 grams of protein. So as opposed to overeating your nuts, which I know you do, because you're nuts for nuts. I really like them. Instead of having 1 ounce here, grab a granola bar with nuts that adds the protein.
11 grams.
So just be aware, do the math. Okay. One thing that a lot of my clients do, and a lot of people do, is, you know, they'll be in the food court or we're eating out because we do that so much, and we get a beautiful salad, and then we're looking to add our protein. Yeah. I see that all the time. Like, what's my protein option? Yeah. And you'll just offer.
Is that a bad thing?
Right, but
you do want to add the protein.
Just be aware. Get a clean source. I would rather you have just the salad and, you know, a scoop of protein powder to drink than have, you know, a bad source of protein, fried chicken.
So this fried chicken on top is not good.
Right, and I get that all the time.
That's the point of that.
That's the whole point. But I get that, you know, stuff I'm trying to eat, I had to get my protein in, right? So actually, with your strong muscles here, this is actually, while Bryce was talking about, you know, the plastic. Yeah. The use of plastic. I want to show you guys something here. So
Use
this
one, obviously, you look at it and you think this is not the regular container. I have tons of protein containers at home, and none of them are like this.
Because of what he was talking about, it's got 90% less plastic.
Okay.
So you actually use the bottle, and you're strong.
All right, so this thing is totally biodegradable, I guess, and this is all you're left with.
So Bryce will really like this. I have to show this. It's actually 90% less plastic. So when you're done having your delicious protein, there you are.
You're doing something good for the earth.
You're doing something good for the earth.
That is very nice. I actually did try this protein powder this morning, and it was yummy. So we want to make sure you're getting enough protein. Don't be scared by the math. Go to our website, cityline.ca.
It's not that much. It's a very simple formula, and we should just all have a basic understanding. I really hope that everyone takes the time to check it out.
You'll lean out very quickly if you start getting the right amount of protein.
There you go.
That's
Dangle the
the
carrot.
point here, people.